back.
We're back.
My name's Jamie McKenna, and to my left this week in Order the Man on the panel, who's probably most likely to move out of home next is one of the brother Joey. How are you, boy?
Yes, I probably am most likely to move out of home next.
Unless something desperate happens between mum and dad. And to my right, coming in at 6:01 as he does each and every week, is the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
I'm next of kin to the big bedroom.
Yes,
Oh.
the master.
The master
The master beta finally gets the master. What will happen? Will you get my old room and Joe's old room and your?
I'm the master of the back end of the house.
You're gonna have the east wing.
You'll just be Airbnb certain rooms.
Riley will never leave.
We've got a big show on the cards. Chatting about my living arrangement at the moment. The cricket is back.
Yeah,
very
baby.
exciting indeed. Junior Boy, I don't know what you're doing. Plus, we've got a huge everyday hero, boys. It's a massive event. Boys, get into it. Boys.
Brother Mingos.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Going very good, going very good. We've brought some friends.
We do.
Onto the show
We
today.
are joined by some powers. Last week we had Smallsy. This week we have some even smaller guys. We have, for those YouTube
Yes, my YouTube guys and
playing along at
gals.
home, the YouTube has been a little bit active recently.
Yep.
The visual nuffies.
They love seeing Smallsy via Zoom.
They did, and it was a great reception. Sometimes the video connection not so great this week. Quite impressive.
Yeah, and the lighting as well.
Yeah, he knows
Yeah.
what he's doing. He's a professional.
He is.
It's funny that the two people. Oh no, that's not true. Anyway, what have we got here? I'm having a seizure.
Jake.
We've got cricket players on the
Yes,
desk.
the Ashes is here. The Ashes
In
is.
the ashes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
From the
This
ashes.
is a Catholic school song, is it?
In ashes. And that song?
That's yeah.
Ash Wednesday type beat.
I was more of a Hearts on Fire.
Give us a bit of
What
it.
was that one?
Hearts on fire in the spirit of Jesus.
Oh,
Hearts on fire and da-da-da-da-do.
Oh, this heart is on fire.
Hearts on fire. God, the
Burn,
Christians
burn,
would go
burn
nuts for
the
that one.
heart of fire.
What a time to be alive. The Ashes kicks off today, lads. Very exciting. Only a couple of weeks ago, I decided that I went through my retro phase. I was watching an old ad
Oh,
at the time, and one of these Booney and Sir Ian Botham characters come up from an old VB ad
Yep.
from like 2006 or something. And I was like, I just have to have them. So I jumped on the old eBay machine, managed to find quite an assortment. We've got Sir Ian... Oh, Lord Ian Botham, Beefy Botham.
Lord is better than Sir.
I believe it goes normal man, then Sir, then Lord. I don't know.
King.
I think Jesus is above all of them. I don't know. God?
Jester.
I feel like once
so,
you're a
yeah.
Lord,
King, I think is next. Her
My
Majesty.
Lord.
I would say I would prefer to be called a Lord than a king.
So would you refer to Sir Ian?
Lord.
Would you refer to Lord?
King Jake.
Would you refer to Lord?
That's very good.
Would you refer to Lord Ian Botham as my Lord? Like, is that how you'd refer to him?
My Lord.
I don't think you'd say my Lord because that means that like he's your servant.
Yeah. Well, you're
No,
his.
you're
servant.
his servant.
Anyway, we got some very exciting little fellas here.
So they're like little, what would you call these? They're
Toys.
They're like bobbleheads, but they don't have a bobblehead. They're just like little
Figurines.
figurines. Yes. Do you know much about the
Figurine.
much about this? So they were part of a VB. I don't think you guys will be aware. They were part of a VB promotion way back in the day. And two of them in particular, I think the two on the left there,
Yes.
Joe, they used to have an audio noise that used to get played out over Channel 9. This is before you could watch the cricket on Fox, or before it was very prominent anyway. And they used to play a audio sound
Yep.
across the airwaves on Channel 9. And if you had one of these two characters sitting on your television, they would receive the audio
Oh, yeah.
transmission and it would make them speak. It would cue them to speak. So at any point in time, they would just hit play on this noise. No one else could hear. Like if you're sitting on the couch,
Like a
you
dog
wouldn't-
whistle.
Yeah, if you're sitting on the couch, you wouldn't notice it.
Yeah.
But out of nowhere, like a Shane Warne or a Sir Ethan Botham.
Lord.
Lord would just start speaking
Yeah.
all at the same time. So across the nation, I think there's 600,000 Shane Warne ones sold. And so you could imagine
That's crazy.
600,000 Shane Warnes are just all saying, go grab me a beer.
At the same
the same
time
time
while you're
across the
watching
nation.
cricket.
This
from
is
home.
like
Yeah.
That is insane marketing. I'm surprised they don't do that with more stuff.
It's fantastic technology, but it's just utilizing like what I assume would be like a radio frequency, just like how your radio connects. These guys are just always on, but they're just charged and ready to go whenever they need. Jake.
We do have a couple that you press the button and they do speak. Only one of them seems to be working, and it is, of course, the Lord.
And we'll never be royals.
Hey, you guys. But these are, like you said, from 2006-ish.
Yes.
So some of the things they say are a little bit outdated.
Okay, yeah. Disclaimer.
So let's see if we need to
drop some serious words.
we heard one
Hot
earlier.
fuzz. A bit of hot fuzz about it.
Shaun of the Dead type gear. Are you guys ready to hear what this guy has to
let's
say?
go, because he says heaps. We never really know what he's going to say.
All right, this is random as well. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Cast in plastic and sent down to Australia. I'm a modern day convict.
Oh, okay. A lot of convict gear.
Yeah, that was a similar
Go
trend.
one more. Let's go one more. Let's fire him up.
Let's get a funny one. Here we go.
Movember. Here's to the tash.
Oh, that's not bad.
What does that mean? Oh, there's mustache. Joey!
Joey's got a stash, and we did check. It's not a dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
Because Lord Ian Botham has a mustache. Let's hear some more.
Oh, I hope there's a VB under the tree for me.
Good Christmas
Bit of
thing.
Christmas gear.
themed.
See, he knows what he's doing.
Cricket happens in summer.
He did Movember and November and Christmas stuff. What's this one going to be? Happy New Year.
But the coolest part is we've been playing with this for an hour. I haven't heard a double up yet.
No.
Hey, got any crisps there?
Hey, you got any crisps there?
The tabloids are going to love this.
Okay, well, I think that'll do us. It's
Get
because
them back to the mother country.
Oh, careful. I'm glad he
Lord,
said tree.
Lord. Yeah, so they're the new staple at my joint. They'll be getting a run throughout the summer of cricket. Very exciting indeed.
Cricketers are funny because they've all got, as we can see here through the figurines, they've all got a very serious build. Especially
Yeah.
older cricketers. Do you notice a trend here?
Cricketers in the 90s were round. They weren't.
Much like the ball they would bowl.
Yeah, it was sort of the criteria to be a cricketer in the 90s was have a moustache.
Yeah.
And be a bit wider
Was
than you are
the-
tall.
Was the reasoning for that, obviously when you're batting, you want to defend the wicket.
Yeah,
Is it better
maybe.
to have
More
more,
surface
mass?
area.
It is a good point. Like they don't look anywhere as near as athletic as they currently do. But I love when people like this, like from the older generation, pot our current team as well, because they're like, no, back in my day, you had to do this and this and this. Like this standard of cricket would never survive. And you're like, mate, you drank during the game. like Shane used to have darts mid-match. Yeah, like.
That's unreal.
Like at the tea break, he'd go to a few darts and then go back out. His book, I read his book not that long ago. His book starts with him explaining that before his last test, he was out on the balcony taking it all in with a dart in hand. And I was like, I was unaware that they were smoking as much as they were.
Cameras on him sort of gear.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. But the thing is, it wasn't like,
It wasn't odd.
yeah, people weren't like trying to get a video of him smoking, because it was like, if you didn't get a video of Shane smoking, it was like, oh, is he okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him? He must be under the weather.
Oh, true.
So it's
It's
a
like-
different time.
Yeah, well, that would be wild if you saw Marnus Lover Shane walk out
Hitting a
there.
vape.
Chuffing a vape.
That second slip. Imagine that. Next level stuff. So these guys are currently adorning my...
They're part of the decor at your house.
So are they sitting underneath your TV for the whole summer of cricket?
They will be, yeah, absolutely.
I love these
Fantastic.
guys. They're so cool. They're so detailed and like vintage, but so well kept. Other than the battery acid that's leaked out in the 3 Australian cricketers we have here, Ian Botham is doing his best.
He absolutely is. Very exciting. The summer of cricket.
It's here.
it's here.
Alrighty, boys. While these guys are now part of my living arrangement set up at home, there's a few other things that are taking place at my joint. Doing a little bit of marginal renovating out the backyard, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yourself?
It's being done. I'm aware it's been. It's not like a catch and grab sort of situation. Like it's happening.
Not a vandalism.
Even though it's funny, the back of Jake's house fences are like 6 feet high, as they legally should be.
Yeah.
They're a
But
bit
like-
taller because I'm 6 foot and I can't see them.
But yeah, they are really like, you can see the guys washing over in the next house.
No, you can't.
I think you can in most houses.
Jump.
We can see the neighbours.
Yeah, but
line.
you
Yeah,
get
but that's
up on the
'cause you're-
ladder with the binoculars.
Yeah, that's because you got the binoculars on. You can see the next street. There's a fair bit going on in my place. We're just taking out some bushels and whatnot. Current state of play. we're trying to get rid of a couple big trees that I didn't really want. We want to pave the area. We've got funny little trees around and they're not really serving much of a purpose, right?
Yeah.
So put them up together and
Other than converting oxygen into carbon dioxide.
Yeah, complete
like-
waste of space.
But like other trees do that. Like
Jake's doing-
if we're taking those trees out, isn't going to mean I'm dead. Like I'm going to find oxygen somehow.
Jake's contributing to the deforestation
Yeah.
of Australia.
Yeah. Because I was going to go down there and tie myself to the tree. Do a hunger strike.
Naked.
Yeah. You're going to have to go through me, buddy boy.
Well, as we speak at the minute, there is a young couple who are there because we put the trees up. Put the trees up on.
Kind of a thruple.
They put the trees up on Marketplace, and we've had a pair of people come and show interest. So they're currently. The rule is to
How do you put up trees on Marketplace?
you take a photo of the tree and say, "I don't want this tree anymore." Would you?
But
guys
it's
like this
still in
tree?
the ground.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
big is the tree? When I think of tree, I think of like a big willow tree that you can.
Oh,
It's an
no.
elm, yeah.
It's a magnolia tree, so it's quite tall, but it's not. It's not a huge stump. I don't have a
Like,
massive
are there-
stump in the backyard.
Trees also are known for having really strong roots.
Yeah, that's the
Root
bit
system.
That's the bit that made me nervous because part of it was like we could just get rid of these ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Not in cold blood.
I could,
Yeah.
but like
you don't want your dirty hands.
I don't even own a shovel, so how the fuck am I going to get rid of it? Taylor's like, no, we can just take him to the tip. Taylor has like this world. She's got a Toyota Corolla. I reckon it wouldn't even be 6 foot long. And I said, okay, yeah, no worries. Do you want the roots in the front seat or in the back seat? Because this thing's obviously not going to happen. It would be a bit like us strapping like a Christmas tree to the top of a car to take it to the tip.
That's cool.
Anyway, so we've thrown the trees up and someone's come to pick them up and they're currently digging them out of my backyard, which is
So
exciting.
manual labour involved as well.
And paying us. They're paying us a
They're
small
paying you.
because the trees. I think the trees are like $250 retail. I've never bought a tree. I've never needed.
Yeah.
trees are free.
Just around.
Trying to get rid of the trees.
We got trees next door, bro. The trees next door, if they're going for that much, we're millionaires, dude. You know the trees we got next to us.
Yeah, let's put them on
Park.
Facebook. Put them on Marketplace. Get some people to dig them up.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can sell trees, there's a big bloody one that's infested with those bugs. What are they called?
The boabs.
Shop hole borers.
Yeah, we got shop hole
Yeah, you want
borers.
one of them?
Featuring shop hole borers, extra $20
Yeah.
for them.
Sounds like a
They-
band.
They would deal with your tree issue. They'll
Yeah,
they'll get into the roots and just
through
go
it.
out.
They might eat through my kitchen table. Missed a bit of an opportunity. I've only realised this now. I could have done this on the 31st of October. Trick or trees, and they come and pick it. They just come and grab a tree instead. But anyway, the trees are slowly being removed. But what I want to talk about tonight,
It's also
lads-
like 9 o'clock,
well,
and they're doing it so
They
late.
started
Why are
at
they doing-
noon.
Like, do they have
not
like
on the clock.
They've ripped up all the tiles down the back of your house.
I don't know. I think he must be. Taylor's there now. She's like, you're really struggling with this one. He's like
hard to
sweating profusely. I said, what were you doing? She's like, just pretending to do the dishwasher.
Tea and biggies.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
watching.
that is. It's awkward when someone comes over to buy anything
Period.
from Marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not if it's like a 2-hour job.
Yeah, it's more awkward when you're like, okay,
Yeah.
good luck with that, and then you shut the sliding door.
Yeah, and you're
Like-
rolling down the blind.
Anyway, so they're doing that. But what I want to talk to you boys about tonight is
wild.
there's a little bit of strangeness taking place at my street. Now, this may or may not make it to the main episode. That's yet to be decided. But I mentioned to you my neighbouring situation a few months ago, right?
Yeah. You're sleeping with.
That was never discussed.
Yeah, the parties that you go to with the bowl with the keys.
Again, swing and a miss. But the fact that like a lot of my neighbours have since moved out, right?
Yeah.
Since
in
that
peace.
since that chat,
Since their trees have been stolen.
there's been a few others who have moved out of the estate.
Jeez, they're really getting out of there. What do they know that you don't?
Genuinely,
Something
it's
about
starting
these
to concern.
trees.
But what I've noticed most recently is there's a chap who lives very close to me. I've mentioned him before, and
What's his name?
I'm not gonna.
What's his address?
And I can't recall how much of this has been an on-air conversation versus an off-air. So let's tread rather carefully.
Ooh.
So the guy who lives next to me at the moment, right? He lives nearby me. So he's in and out. Like he's often not there. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not.
That's how houses work.
And recently, because he's the one that I saw taking photos a few months ago. I told you we never did.
Into the backyard.
We never did the experiment. Yeah, taking photos around the place. And I was like, he's
Oh.
putting the place up for rent.
And then you said,
I said, are you selling up?
Oh,
and,
yeah,
And
you're
he
selling
seemed
up.
to want to street
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
Me. I was like, he wasn't amused by that.
he's selling up. Yeah.
So I go,
We should do
months
that.
without seeing him. You guys come over a few months ago. I think when we were doing the ice cream video, which we'll get to in a second.
Oh.
And he was there, and it was like, this is so hectic. He's never there. It's a bit like seeing a full moon,
Oh wow.
which is he's not donning himself.
What was his reply when you said he's selling up?
I think from memory, and people can go back and listen, but I think he said, "Yeah, mate, going well," or something along those lines.
that's
Like
right.
it was just,
didn't he?
yeah, it's contextually not accurate at all. Anyway, so
I heard he said this.
Chase that, convict.
It was a heavy opinion.
now, so that's been happening for a while. The sense that he's coming.
Yeah,
he's a
disappearing
lovely
act.
guy. He's a genuinely lovely guy. I've never asked him what his living arrangements are. Like I've never been like, anyway.
Can I move?
Why are
on?
you here sometimes and
Yeah,
not
not the other, because that's his own business and everyone else who listens. But anyway, so he often comes and goes. Now, you go through periods where you don't see him, and I just assumed after he took those photos, house is going up for sale.
Yeah.
Or he's renting it, or something's taking place.
Yeah.
Now, we heard no activity from that place. We never do, because there's practically no one ever there. If he is there, it's just g'day, and then he does his own thing. Now, Friday came around, and
TGIF.
I was outside and I noticed there was a different person. There was a woman
A woman.
Oh.
who was leaving the gate. Like she just walked out the front yard and just walked away. And I was actually talking to another neighbour at the time.
howdy, neighbour.
Too involved with your neighbour.
Separate story.
Jake the nosy neighbour.
yeah. I swear to God, this guy is
Who's
never
that
here.
girl? Who's that girl down there?
That's fascinating because he hasn't been there in 63 days.
I
Anyway,
heard he was setting up. And he said,
And I heard it was going well.
so I didn't think too much. I was like, oh, that seems strange. Maybe it's like the real estate lady coming to sell the place or whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, or like
the rest of the night,
a woman of the night.
no, it was like lunchtime. So
Woman over the midday.
So anyway, the day continues. Gets to like 5, 6 o'clock. I'm actually preparing for doing radio stuff, and I'm upstairs, right?
Oh,
Cooking up some craft.
all my windows and stuff are open, blinds and
you're-
everything.
You're leaking the radio sound.
And I jump up because we've got. Anyway, I heard voices, right?
What are you wearing?
Not important. I heard voices, and I moved the blind to sort of like see what was going on.
Strategically
And as
not to reveal too much of your naked body.
And as I've done so, I noticed there are 2 young girls.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Not like, no. Shut the blind. That'd be, I would say,
Young women.
yeah, maybe closer to that.
Age,
Like,
number.
well, it was such a fleeting moment. I'll explain why it was such a fleeting moment. It was because as I did the blinds,
Oh.
from a bright room out onto a dark road, they both like look up. Oh no! And I hear them because my window's open. I hear them go,
Bradsworth.
He is a nosy neighbour. That's not his nose.
I hear them go, oh, there is someone up there. And I was like, and then I'm immediately just like,
It's going well.
I immediately stopped looking. And I was like, well, this is fucking awkward. Now I'm like, not hiding, but the blinds are back shut.
Yeah.
But they know that I've gone like that, seeing them, and then the blinds are
Copped
shut.
a full frontal.
I was fully clothed. Anyway, and then they remain standing out the front. And they were
Wait,
just
what time is it now? Nighttime.
It would be 7 p.m. on a Friday night. So they're just hanging out not on the street, but like on the footpath right in front of
the
my
verge?
place. Yeah, right in front of my place and the bloke on the left. So the bloke, my neighbour's house, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, with that, I come downstairs, Taylor's there, and I said, Did you know there's people out the front? And she's like, oh, no. And then she looks, and as she goes to look, this is the downstairs blinds, she goes to look, they're both looking at her, and she goes, oh, they're looking at me, and then comes back. And I'm like, well, this is going well. We're just like,
Well, also, why are there 2 women out the front of your house staring at you guys?
Yeah.
it seemed odd, didn't it? It just seemed like they're just having a chat. The same way as like, I sit out the front and have a beer with my mates. I think they were just doing the same. Anyway, so I'm like, maybe these are our new neighbours. Maybe the place is up for rent. Maybe something's going on in that regard. Think no much of it. And then the next couple days pass, right? So I think it's a Sunday morning. The gate is open, shut, open, shut, open, shut. There's lots of talking, lots of carry on. Even the Friday night, that same night, at about 11 o'clock, people were talking out there. I'm like, oh, they must be having people over, right? They're having a little party. Maybe it's new people coming. They're living there, right? They're doing a housewarming.
Housewarming.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, neighbour. I'm sure I'll say good day to you. in a more natural and organic way than peering through the blinds and going, hi. And that's what my thoughts process was. Sunday afternoon, like this has taken my whole weekend in some regards.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, we got new neighbours. They're moving in. Makes sense. I've been still going in and out. Went to the shops. Didn't bump into them. I was like, oh, when I do, I'll say g'day. Anyway, we're out on Sunday night. We walk home Sunday evening as the sun is setting.
Oh, beautiful.
The normal guy who is the resident,
Who we thought was normal.
The guy you did the selling up. Yeah.
is out the front.
He's back.
On a ladder fixing up the house. And I just went, hey, mate, how you going? And we walked back.
He was like, has anyone been in my fucking house?
and walked back inside. And we were like, okay, that was interesting.
What's his deal?
So
can I ask you?
Not sure if it was him having the party or not. And then he was back there. Haven't seen any of these like potential. Again, didn't grab a great look at the two people that I saw on the night.
No,
but I didn't see
those
them.
ladies of that night.
I didn't see them. I didn't see them again.
Okay, I've got one question. I'm gonna try frame this so it's as clean as possible.
Okay.
You know, like some families have really big families.
Yeah.
And usually they might not even be from Australia. They have really big families.
Yeah, big extended families.
Yeah.
That can be international.
Are these guys international?
Well, what I'm going to say...
'Cause maybe they were having like a big family party.
What I'm going to say is the two groups of people that I've seen the guy who always lives there, the woman who was there on the Friday, and then the group of people who were there, what I assume was Friday night and Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Or Sunday morning.
The party people, the lady that was there at midday.
Yeah, and then the normal guy.
Yeah, and the normal guy.
They're all very different
looking.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just don't think they're got
would
anything.
say Merry Christmas in a very different way.
yeah, exactly.
Happy holiday kind of stuff.
And like,
I was thinking of Feliz Navidad.
so what I'm saying is that I don't think they're linked. I think anyway, there wasn't much.
Common denominator.
I want to bring it up. I wanted to chat to him, but at the time he was on a ladder, and I was a bit more in shock. I was like, oh, I thought he'd moved out, and now he's on a ladder outside his own house. Anyway, the rest of the week sort of passes.
Yeah.
Today is Tuesday. I was on my way here.
Okay.
The garage door was up on my way here, and I was like, oh, fantastic. Here we go. I'm going to get a look at the new... I'm going to be able to gauge what's going on.
Take all windows down, rolling past it.
Selling up.
1 kilometer per hour.
There was no one in the garage. No cars in the garage.
The garage door.
Garage door was up. And so I drove out the
He
street.
parked in his garage.
I drove out the street, and the normal guy who lives there was standing there, and I just said, g'day, mate. How you going?
Out the car.
Yeah. As I did the first time, he heard me this time. I used his name. He heard me.
Oh, you
he
know
said,
his name?
Yeah, he said, g'day, how you going? I said, yeah, I'm good, thanks, brother. And he went into the house. And so now, I don't know what's happened between Friday night was the party. Sunday was when they were making all the news and I assume noise and I assume they were moving in. Sunday, the normal guy's back. And by Tuesday, normal guy's still there. Does this guy know that his house is being used for a party? Was it Airbnb'd for an evening?
Yeah, could be.
because I was thinking it could have been like a house sitting situation. But if this guy is not there so often, why did one weekend he think someone should probably be there?
He's got cameras everywhere. If you needed someone to house sit, I could do it. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm surveilling the property quite well. But I'm just a little bit thrown as to who's living there and what's taking place. So if anyone has any suggestions, hit me up. I'm sure I'll bring this story to you because it's the second time it's appeared on the show. I want to it's like a cold case, but it's running on forever.
Did you try to install your own camera?
in his bathroom.
In his bedroom.
At his house.
So you can protect him.
At this point, I know. At this point.
Put a microchip in his neck. Check his whereabouts.
At this point, I understand it's quite time sensitive, but if he turned out that he was Santa Claus, I wouldn't even be that surprised at this point. There is that much going on there.
Okay.
That could have been Mrs. Claus.
Can I just get, before we wrap this segment, I don't know how long this is going.
Is he jolly?
No, he's a pretty fit operator.
Okay.
But it's not December.
It's true.
He could be.
Can I just get a prediction as to what you think the situation... Because I'm going to clarify this at some stage. I'm going to chat to him and be like, hey...
What the fuck?
Do you know that there was people here? So yeah, that's why I'm setting on the fucking cameras. That's someone broke in.
Well, if I had to say...
What is your prediction as to what's taking place?
Yeah,
and then I
mate.
want the same from you, Joe, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going to get like a FIFO worker who Airbnbs his house when he's not there.
But this is the
But
first
wouldn't he have
time. This is
noticed
the
it?
first time I've ever seen people there. Ever.
Maybe times are
He's
tough.
lived there for years. You?
I've got no idea. It's so hard.
I think
to
you said that he had family over last time. Like he seemed to have his kids there. I think you saw his kids.
Stop putting words into my mouth.
What would you suggest?
I would say maybe like, yeah, maybe he wasn't there. He has family. Wait, what? This was this weekend?
Yeah, most recent one gone.
Okay. I was thinking maybe he had family from the country who had come up as drumming bird.
Oh.
No.
But it was the wrong weekend.
Ages ago.
Maybe there were people who were in town that he
Very.
knew, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be at my house."
These people
You can go.
seem
Does he live?
significantly young. Like the people that I saw through my window, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say.
Well, way younger than I was imagining. Officer.
Definitely didn't seem like they were his age. Like they seemed like they were kids of, not like the same way as
Maybe his niece.
the same way that we're kids of our parents. That sort of age.
Everyone's a kid.
Like
Here we go.
20 odd years.
I'm going to say he had a wife.
Uh-oh.
She died in a freak accident. No, not really.
These people are investigating.
They've split up. He's got kids that live with her, but he's got a new missus. And he goes to her house sometimes. So maybe he lives at like his girlfriend's house as well as his own. And sometimes he's at his own house and his kids come to visit. Boom.
Okay, I don't think it's accurate, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this and I will bring you the news when I do.
That's huge.
All right, boys, very exciting. It's been a little while since we have done a one of these. Investigated.
Jake's neighbour.
Should we do a convoy one night? We'll do a stakeout. We've always wanted to do a
that
stakeout.
illegal?
Yeah, you do a
I
stakeout.
always wanted to stalk someone.
Is it staking out if you're in your actual home?
Speaking of stakeouts and investigations, Topaz is still getting around down at Garden City.
Real.
That car.
Yeah, I still see him from time to time when I go see a movie there,
Wow.
rarely.
I was a Garden
We
City on
should
the
follow them
weekend.
home.
You see Topaz?
I didn't look though. I just assumed they died.
Topaz will definitely be a campaign.
And
winner
Topaz
there.
is definitely a thing. People still send us like
Yeah.
Topaz relevant shit.
If you're unaware,
Yeah, it's a type of rock.
there's this car that
Oh yeah, this is 250 episodes ago. This chat.
there's this car with the number plate. We're allowed to say this, right?
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
become
yeah.
There's this red car with the number plate Topaz,
There's like extra characters.
and it was always parked, no matter what time you guys were there at your work when you used to work at the cinema complex.
yeah.
No one's ever seen anyone enter or leave the car. It was in a different spot every time you went
Yeah.
there, but it was always
And it was
there.
always there.
And every time I go to see a movie at that cinema, you betcha it's there.
We thought it might have been a cleaner.
And there was a time where occasionally if you would give someone like a discounted ticket, for example, if they were companion card, so they had someone, they were like a carer or something.
Yeah.
There were some of those discounted tickets people would need a sign for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verify you're not just giving them to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I just was looking in my like basket at the end of the shift where I had all my slips, and I, what the hell?
Topaz. And the most hectic thing is that like normally
It's like when the Joker leaves his car.
Yeah.
'cause I think someone else must have served them maybe on my till.
well that's the thing because like if it was you would have seen them.
you know, would have grabbed
Imagine
them.
that moment of being like they signed
Oh.
Topaz and you look up and they look up at you and just wink and you're
And-
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the way
you just shit yourself on as a
Yes.
reflection.
the way it
Topaz.
went is like
Yes,
if you're the detective looking for them and you realize like you had the killer in obviously
whole
this person's
time.
not a killer. that
They
we know
could be.
of.
Yeah.
They were like in your midst.
the whole time. How crazy would it
Oh,
be
God.
if Jake goes home tonight, Topaz is at his neighbour's
Yeah.
house?
I think I'd kill myself.
That would actually be like, I'd be scared. I'd be like,
If
what
I
the
saw
hell?
that car anywhere
After we talked about this,
I don't know what I would just
even
disappear.
before the
I
episode
would,
came out,
yeah.
so they had to be listening.
maybe I should say that actually I wouldn't kill myself. So if I do mysteriously pass, it wasn't an internal job.
Nice.
Goodness me. Anyway,
inside job.
an inside job being me.
That's
my
great.
Insides. Anyway, McDonald's.
Speaking of ruining your insides, McDonald's.
no. We
love
don't. We love.
McDonald's.
We mean in making your insides yummy.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
The best kind.
yum yum yum.
Actually,
and Hungry Jacks.
I fiend
Yeah, we love them all.
And Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, and if they ever want to be a sponsor, oh shit, yeah.
Free-
While that's open.
Free burger. Get the porcelain ready.
No, because you're going to enjoy. You're going to empty out. Is that why?
Oh yeah, I'll empty the gun out so there's more room, so I can have 14 Big Macs in one
I
sitting.
love that burger so much. Yo, if it stays in you forever.
Yeah, I'll sew my ass shut.
Now that's an image.
Big Mac for life.
Imagine that on the next advertising campaign.
So good, you don't want it to leave. Or in the tagline there.
It's just like they very rarely do it. But imagine like Bunnings, there's people just straight to camera. People at Bunnings like, yeah, I love summer. You know, you get the deck out, you just start washing your boards. People from it's just like punters from Macca's who've been through the drive-thru. Just something. I love Macca's so much. I sewed my ass shut. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm really loving it.
I'm sewing it.
Anyway. You come for the investigation, you stay for the sewing of the ass. That's what you do.
Oh yeah.
So a couple of weeks ago, we were fortunate enough to go to our good friends at McDonald's and our other good friends, Hungry Jack's. And we thought we'd try out some of their confectionery items of the ice cream variety. And we wanted to compare McFlurries with Oreo. We just wanted McDonald's.
You're doing so well.
We wanted to compare.
I was thinking, I was going to speak, but I'll just let him.
We were going to
take the whole thing.
compare.
Cook.
We were going to compare McDonald's McFlurries with Hungry Jack's Storms.
Yes.
And work out which one is better value, because we all know which one tastes better. This is how it went. Today we're here at Macca's at Hungry Jack's to see if a McFlurry or a Storm is better value for your money.
We're going to weigh them up and see where you should be spending your cash.
Hey, can I just get a Oreo McFlurry?
Hey, how you doing? Can I just get an Oreo Storm, please?
Is it possible? Can we get a spare up for it?
Oh, sorry, can I get an extra cup?
$5.80. Cool.
Thanks, brother.
$4.95.
Cheers.
Yeah, it was us. Thank you very much. Two smoothies, Seagull. So cute. You definitely just said, oh, those guys are fucking here at the shop.
Perfect, thank you so much. Have a good one. We've got the goods. Now we're going to go weigh these puppies up in the lab.
Now we're back in the lab, so it's time to see, using these scales, how much each of these ice creams weighs.
I went to Macca's and bought this Oreo McFlurry, which cost me $5.80.
All right, let's go. It's coming.
Oh,
$2.09.
Now wait, we grabbed a spare cup so that we can take the weight of the cardboard away from the total weight to find out how much actual ice cream you get in these containers. 9 grams, which means the total amount of ice cream you get in a McFlurry is 200 grams.
That's spot on.
I went to Hungry Jack's and paid $4.95 for this Oreo Storm. Let's find out how much it weighed. Oh, it's a little bit short. $1.94. It's not that much short.
194 grams. Their package needs to weigh -6 grams for there to be a chance to win this.
Here we go.
Wow, 11 grams.
They're slightly heavier than the Macca's cup.
Now it's time to do some maths and work out per 100 grams which ice cream is the best value for your money. So per 100 grams, Macca's is coming in at $2.90 per 100 grams. And Hungry Jack's, however, per 100 grams is coming in at $2.70.
Yes. So that means I win with Hungry Jack's.
So the key takeaway today is while you get a little bit more ice cream in a McFlurry, it costs almost $1 more than the Hungry Jack's Storm, meaning that this is better value for your money.
Prices and sizes may vary based on your location and who's pouring your ice cream.
So be sure to drop us a follow to see where we investigate next.
Investigated. Bloody oath. So there you go. Hungry Jack's Storm is the winner.
It is. Better value for money. I personally would prefer McDonald's.
Yeah, it's way nice.
But secondly to that, I much prefer, I don't really do Oreos in general. Do you know how much I don't do Oreos? How long ago do you reckon we did this?
That test.
Yeah.
It was still pretty cold, but 8 weeks ago.
You can finish the McFlurry. It's still sitting in my freezer. I haven't really done anything with it.
Oh.
Should I give it a crack tonight? Have a big old bite?
That is right.
Maybe I'll put it on Facebook Marketplace and treat the next person who comes to pick up this tree with it.
Give it as a reward to the guy doing the manual labour.
Do you want to, man, I'm just going to jump out and get some McFlurries. You want one? Yeah. Did you not hear? I sewed my ass together for one of those. And then I wheel out this thing and go, there you go, mate. Rip in.
Enjoy.
It's colder than normal. It's so solid.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is actually probably going to grow some genuine mold on it. So
Yeah, there's no real best befores with McFlurries, is there? When they hand it to you,
Day off.
when they hand it to you, they don't go, yeah, make sure you eat this within 60 days, yeah? Could you imagine? Could you imagine anyone at a fast food just, by the way, like,
eat this now, yeah? Imagine they all had to say that.
so when we go in to get our free Big Macs after the Dockers get a win, like, there's 2 people in the car, yeah? When you're trying to order 2 Big Macs, they're like, yeah, you're going to eat this today, yeah? Yeah, I would have thought
Trust
so.
me, tomorrow this thing is going to be so fucked.
Like, it's just something that they don't ever have to say. Imagine that. Imagine receiving a cheeseburger and as the chick hands it to you, she's like,
It's like a disclaimer.
December 14. And you're like, what? What do you mean? You're like, just make sure before then, yeah? You're like, what, eat it? Yeah. And you're like, oh, I was planning on having it now. Is that all right? That's how most people do it.
That is the doctor prescribed time to do
Yeah,
it.
that's the generic one. That's how it was intended. Goodness me. We have plans to do another one of these.
Yes.
And the other one, natural expiration will take place with the next one.
Yeah.
Because we are going to take it to the street and do frozen Cokes. And what's the equivalent? These just call them frozen Cokes as well at Hungry Jack's?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have rights to Coke, so yeah.
Fucking good on them.
One of them should go with Pepsi.
Well, KFC run
goes with
Pepsi.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're
Yeah,
dog shit as well.
how about we do a
And do a Mountain Dew freeze.
let's do it.
Pepsi, you got to keep it. Can't
Yeah,
change
Joe,
the colour.
Stop being a cunt.
Yeah, Joe. I think we're all thinking it. Everyone at home's thinking it. They're saying it as well. You just can't hear them. They're a bit like David Boone. The batteries are falling out.
Yeah, so large. Now that it's getting hotter, I'm sweating heaps right now.
So am I. I think it's because I sewed my ass shut.
Large frozen Coke from Macca's and Hungry Jack's, and a large frozen Pepsi from KFC.
Okay.
And how are we going to test it though? What's the test?
The
I
hard
reckon
thing
the
is,
test should be we buy them, we let them become liquid,
Melt.
yep.
and we see how much is in actually.
In the
it.
millage.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
So
I feel like weight
just-
isn't going to be very fun because
So you think it would be cooler to see when they melt, like the height of them?
Yeah. Even if we can do it,
And we
like
could
we
time
get 'em
lapse.
and do a time lapse.
Yeah.
okay.
Is
I can
that-
do
Do that.
Is that best value for money though?
It's the amount of, and then we'll weigh the or
because if
pour it
you,
into.
We
the
don't want to
milk.
do too many experiments. We just want to do.
you got to keep it short. Joe.
No, we get the frozenness.
TikTok's the short form.
They would get smaller into liquid.
Joe's out here doing a 6-part Netflix series. Then we'll test the salt content.
Bill Joe the science guy.
Yeah.
You stop
What do you wanna
talking,
do?
bro.
Yeah, I think we get the mills after they freeze, and then we just see which one has the most mills.
Okay.
That's what you care about.
Okay, we'll still have to weigh the cups as well. Take
Nah,
that
because the
away.
Mills is like a
the
volume
mils of the
thing.
volume of the water, the liquid. We can just measure that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you don't
And
need
we'll
to
just be
weigh
like
it.
250 mils. If you get,
Oh,
let's say,
okay.
like from
Oh,
a
I
size
like that, yeah.
standpoint.
Yeah, because
So
it'll
it's not
weigh
the
the
height.
same.
The height doesn't matter because the cups are probably different shapes.
Yeah, so
So
we'll
we'll-
watch them go down.
Yeah.
And then we pour them into a
That'll
thing.
be
Pour 'em
fun.
in.
We pour them into
It'll
a
be
thing.
in a fucking time.
It's like doing the
It won't be in time lapse in real life though. We'll have to wait 2 hours in real
Yeah.
life. Probably
Yeah.
We'll
longer.
do it outside. It will take not long. I
Yeah,
feel like they're
that's-
froze. They're
Well, what we could
melt by
do-
the time you get there.
as I said, doing a bit of renovation. We'll do a working bee. We'll go get the stuff. We'll do the working bee at my place. You can do a bit of light gardening in my backyard while we wait.
Yeah.
Sell a tree.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do some forensics on the neighbours.
I like that.
And then by the time that's done, we can celebrate with a lukewarm Coke. How exciting.
That sounds great.
Stay tuned. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero.
Boys went out for a bit of a brunchin' a couple of weeks ago
Nice.
at none other than Australia, Perth's own, WA's own, Dome.
Dome,
Yeah,
yes.
cool, yes.
Did you guys know Dome was only in WA?
I did
You
know
taught
that,
me
yeah.
that.
Just then.
No, a while ago, a couple weeks ago. Probably when this happened.
Oh, wow.
I thought
I
thought this
feel like I didn't
information-
know.
I knew and have told. I'm sure I've
Maybe
told
you were telling me about it.
I've definitely been spitting that one for many a years.
Because you were complaining about you couldn't find the fluffy
koalas.
koala
Yes,
recipe.
Yes, I found it. I've been making fluffy
Yeah.
koalas.
Milk.
Milk. They're fucking good.
Milk chocolate.
They're
caramel
they're
koala.
fucking good and they're fucking bad for you. You don't realize how much shit you're putting in that thing and you're like, hang on, how many koalas?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
40?
Actually,
it's literally like 2 scoops of ice cream.
McFlurry.
Starting healthy.
McFlurry or otherwise.
A little bit. I actually could reuse the McFlurry.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
2 scoops of ice cream, a little bit of milk, chocolate like syrup paste, and then they recommend you use 3 caramello koalas, and that'll get you 1 serving.
To blend.
Yeah, blend it all together, and that gets you 1 serving, which is it tastes elite. But if you put all that in my mouth and just didn't spin, it would taste elite.
Yeah,
or if I ate all of that separately, it would taste.
If I licked one of those things, it'd be great.
Yeah, exactly. So to combo it all up, you're like, yeah, this is the secret recipe is sugar.
The
That's what
bloke
that
who
is.
made that, massive sugar addict.
Yeah, I don't think he's with us anymore.
He had a bit of a David
Yeah.
Byrne build.
Especially because they would have tried it.
He looks a bit like a fluffy koala, doesn't he, David?
Instead of 52 cans of VB, it's 52 caramello koalas.
Yeah, you
family
go into a
size.
coma, I reckon, if you have that.
They would have tried it with only 2, and he would have tasted it and gone,
Oh, fuck.
nah, it's not there yet.
One more.
Did you guys put any sweets in this, or what? What does this taste? This just tastes like regular milk. I've never drank straight up milk. Just in other news,
What do you mean?
I've never had like just a glass of milk.
Fucking hell.
Jake tries.
Can I feel your bones or are they going to break upon me touching me?
Did yours not bend? No, I've never had just a glass. I've had like
You never had a cup of Hilo?
no, never in my life.
Never had a glass of
I've had Milo.
full cream?
I've had Milo.
You've never been fully creamed?
Are we still talking about milk? No, I've had Milo.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Yeah, but
That's
I haven't had
impressive.
milk.
Yeah,
I haven't had
tin
just,
into my mouth.
I haven't had just like a
I've
glass.
snorted the dust.
I haven't had like a glass of milk. So maybe Jake tries. I was thinking. I woke up the other day thinking about a Jake tries, but I forgot.
But then your bones weren't strong enough to get
To
out of
remember
bed.
it.
Maybe we could do milk and we could have full cream.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Just full cream
That's a
milk.
great idea. Full cream versus non-full cream.
If we have full cream, like
Milo
oat,
and water.
soy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and see if he can tell
See if
the
he
difference.
knows what the fuck's going
Because
on.
I personally don't think I'll be able to tell the difference between water and milk. But Joey's got
Headphones have come off.
Joey's never laughed so hard. I didn't think that was not the punchline. I just don't think that would be any. As someone who's never had it,
so different.
yeah, but like I don't know. I've never tried it, so how am I meant to fucking know?
One comes from the ocean, another one comes from a cow's teat.
Let's give it a bash. I reckon we'll give it a bash. I think I would love to be able.
That's good.
Yeah, okay, write that down.
Milk.
Milk.
Milk time.
So we're getting what? High, low, full cream, oat, breast. Can we get some? Can we get some?
Meanwhile, we'll see what we can do.
We've had a couple of pregnant ladies at work recently. I'll see if I can.
If any listeners are cooking any up at the moment, send it in.
In a chilled bag, if possible.
Imagine just pinching one from work.
What? What do you mean pinching on? They don't put them in bottles, dude. They come from where they're named.
Oh,
do
don't
you
they
work?
don't they bottle them up?
Wouldn't have thought
I
that.
don't know. I'm not really
He
educated.
doesn't know anything about milk.
Yeah, what do I know?
Anyway, back to Dome chat.
Oh, yes,
I
cool.
went to Dome, which is a cafe that is exclusive to WA, but most WA people don't know this because we have about 500 of them here. So you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
assume
Yeah,
they're everywhere because they quite literally are in every suburb. And the one I went to was down at Mount Pleasant, Applecross Way.
Yeah.
Massive.
On
The
ri-
nice one.
Yeah, the nice one on the river. It's a good spot. It's a great spot. You're literally sitting on the Swan River. It's gorgeous, right?
Love it.
But with sitting on the Swan River, there's a bit of a beach area there as well. You are accompanied by a couple of seagulls.
Oh, yes.
And the seagulls at this one are bloody aggressive. If you leave your little couple chips on your plate on the outdoor patio area, and you start walking off, you feel bad. Like I've accidentally done it before, you know? Like me and Olivia left a couple of chips. We start to walk off. And then
Thousands. They're coming from everywhere.
just like crash into this massive fight on the table. And like you're sat next to probably like 50 other people and they all just get bombarded by this seagull
It is
flocking.
hectic, yeah.
So you've got to be quite careful. Like, you got to grab your plate, take it inside, leave it like somewhere where there's no seagulls. But this seagull on this day had found himself inside of the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Restaurante. The doors are always open.
Did he have a little apron on? They have to have the aprons on if they're inside.
I wonder if he was getting paid. Yeah, the doors are always open to allow easy access. Probably fire
For birds.
reasons. Yeah, but this bird had what was the word Jake used the other day? Tottered, teetered
remember.
inside. Remember you talked about
Tottering.
walking?
Tottering?
Yeah,
I think I was tottering.
It tottered inside and it was trying to find its escape, but being a seagull, it has the IQ of a potato, and it was trying to go through all the stained glass windows that were not stained glass, just clear glass windows, which just, you know, they don't want to block the sea view, so they just have all these massive windows everywhere. But Seagull, Mr. Potato Brain, can't tell that that's actual glass. So
He's
was
never
just,
heard of windows before.
you know, he was just
He's more of a Mac guy.
yeah.
That was good. Come on. That was good.
Keep going, Riley.
He was just flying into this glass, like over
Properly hitting it.
Yeah, like an idiot. Like he looked like a fool. He was making a fool of himself, just flying into this glass. And they
We're
fly
doing
with-
multiple times.
like standing there, like pushing his beak up
Pushing,
against
yeah. Not,
it, like,
not like
No, but
going from like
Oh,
10
right.
meters
I
back.
thought it was like
yeah, no,
a bit
no.
9/11-esque, like just circling back to hit it again.
So he was like trying to flap his wings and shit, just like smacking into the glass. And I thought it was hilarious. I was watching and giggling along, like, this guy's probably going to die in there. Like, he doesn't know how to get out. The only lucky thing for him is there's loads of chippies in there. So once he gets comfortable, he'll be sweet for life. But yeah, he just kept flapping into the window. And I was like, if I was working there, I'm not trying to get him out. Like, that's not my duty. My duty is to run plates. I'm not a seagull catcher. But this lovely lady from outside just took her jacket off, walked inside, gripped this gull by the bloody body.
Oh, yes. Big energy.
And just walked him all the way outside to the grass area and placed him down. And he flew about his merry way.
She picks him up, takes him over to the kitchen and goes, I'll have him fried with chips.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, that was a big move from a lady who was just eating her lunch, just dropped her plate, dropped a knife and fork, took her jacket off and just went and grabbed this gull and saved its life.
Which-
and also saved everyone who was eating in the restaurant and bothered by this gull the rest of their meal.
Were you shocked that she was the one to do it? Or did she have the look that she might have been potentially a country gal, a
No.
veterinarian of sorts?
Maybe a veterinarian of sorts, but not to the naked eye.
Yeah.
What
And
about
she-
for the clothes? No.
No, not at all. I was baffled and I was like, wow, that's brave. Just go in there and just grab like a wild bird
Yeah.
with a jacket. Like, I would never do that.
And what was the crowd reaction?
Oh. It was a
It's got to be a
Applause?
standing ovation, doesn't it?
maybe from inside a couple of how do you do's, but
Oh, is that it?
nothing from
See, if I did something like that, I'd want people to
Yeah.
be genuinely like aware.
chant my name. Yeah.
So she got basically no recognition.
Surely free fluffy koala.
Well, she did get some recognition. And she's winning
Oh.
this week's.
She is.
Oh.
There you go. And lucky for her, it's coming in after breast milk chat as well. So
Yeah.
It's huge.
take that one to the bank.
I said bang.
Alrighty, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another week on the MacPack podcast. Big week. Big brother going swimmingly.
It's literally like there's a reason we like the show. We're a show about brothers, and this is another show about a big
Yeah,
brother.
where Big Brother is the star.
Yeah.
Indeed. He's sort of like family by proxy.
Yeah.
How many people are in the house at the moment? How's it been going?
12 right now.
Yeah, time of recording, there's 12.
Michael's been bloody axed, Joey. Michael's got the bloody boot.
Oh god. what was his defining characteristic?
He was a big wig CEO. Like he was quite.
And he wasn't woke. He was like anti-woke.
Oh, anti-woke.
And loved telling people about it, Joey.
And now he's trip off back home, buddy.
Yeah, he didn't get looked after by the.
So was he the first one to go, or there's been a lot of?
No,
people?
he's the first and only one to go.
I feel like getting kicked out first from Big Brother would suck so bad.
He didn't seem to mind. He mentioned a few times that like he was going to go check his emails and stuff. Like he's like, I'm going to be busy when I leave anyway. Like I've got heaps of stuff to do, which I guess is a coping mechanism for not wanting to. I don't know, to be upset about leaving.
Yeah.
But secondly to that, I saw as recently as today is that he actually applied to be on maths.
Oh.
And they went,
so
no, jump in the house instead, champion.
Oh, right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe he was not.
Maybe he didn't want to do Big Brother.
Oh, really? Is
Because
that
I think he's a
thing?
single operator. I think he's got kids, but I don't think he's got a partner at the minute.
Oh, maybe him and Jane could have hooked up.
Yeah, it would have tested him out, I reckon.
They're the two oldies in the house, Joey.
Okay.
I reckon Jane's got him by 20 years.
Okay.
and he,
Bit of a golden bachelorette situation.
and this guy's got everyone else by about 10 or 15 as well. So
Right,
she's
okay,
significantly
yeah.
older. Yeah.
Is she next to go?
Next of kin, probably.
She's probably next to go in a lot of ways.
It would be fun. Imagine that they vote off the two older people.
That
And
tends
then
to be-
HR has to come in and be like, guys, you were being sued for age discrimination.
Yeah, well, could happen. It's been good though. I've really enjoyed it. It's the first time. I mentioned this a few months ago when they announced that it was happening. It is the first time that I have had anything that I've had like appointment viewing for in regards to TV. I don't sit and watch TV every night, and if I do, it's not
Free to
like
wear.
a free to wear program that's on. Like I'll watch sport, or if we're watching like a Netflix series or something,
Yeah.
I'll just tune in. But it's quite casual. But there is a genuine demand to watch something like the day that it's taking place because it becomes sort of somewhat redundant if you leave it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going back to catch up on the old episodes.
Yeah. You
Nah.
don't care.
You got to watch it at the time. And if you are jumping in, you just jump in today.
Yeah.
You get caught up.
And the exciting thing is the live stream that's been going on is absolutely going gangbusters. So they've got all the cameras on at every second of the day.
How good is
And
the
it's
live stream?
mayhem.
That's crazy. What's the one in the toilet doing?
Well, they cut to that sometimes.
Oh.
That's usually where people go to cry or
yeah,
poo.
it's a sad one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not in the toilet. It's right out front, but you just get the idea.
Yeah, they're not in the pisser. You're not watching. Like,
Okay, good,
You're not checking out the brown eyes.
But the live stream is good for leaking stuff that wouldn't usually go to air.
yeah, absolutely.
Some heavy convos getting dropped on there for sure.
And do they have any idea that they're on the live?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they know.
Oh, all the punters, like all the people who are in there, have obviously been briefed to the fact that they're going to be live streaming 24/7. Because there's a few times where they're like literally looking around for cameras to be like, "Oh, can I say this?" And then they realize they're in Big Brother and there are heaps of cameras.
Yeah. The
and
whole
that
thing is
everything
being recorded.
and that everything's being recorded, and they decide, "I'll say it anyway." But yeah, it's being recorded. Absolutely, they all are well aware that it's being live streamed. Like it seems to come up in discussions as well. So it's like, "Oh yeah, I wonder what's making the edit versus what's making the live stream." And then one guy was smart enough to be like, "Someone will be sitting there clipping up the live stream, so like watching it and screen recording
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and sharing." And people were absolutely doing that.
That's how I'm basically watching it, yeah. Jake, what's been your favourite moment from the BBAU live stream so far?
Oh, from the live stream.
There was a thing that we were texting about the other
Yeah, that was pretty hectic. So there's a guy and a girl. There's a girl in there who's in her 30s and a
Yeah.
guy who's in his early 20s.
Okay.
And they're teeing it up. And there was a moment.
I beg your pardon, sorry.
And there was a moment where like I was just tuning into the live stream by chance, and it was really escalating. Like,
Again,
What do you mean? Escalating,
Getting hot.
teeing up.
hot and heavy, Joey.
there's a little bit of they grabbed a blanket. They were putting the blanket over each other so they could do a bit of kissing practice.
Kissing crack.
Wow.
And like many people who practice, they don't want it to be seen on national TV, so they were doing it
Or
under the
the
blanket.
internet.
But Jake saw this on the live and messaged me and said, dude, get on the live.
Get on the live. It's going down.
Colin's getting a stiffy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
verbatim. That's what I said. Yeah, but I could see it. So
That is nuts.
not fake.
And they
literally,
just-
yeah, it was. It was
Okay.
literally his nuts.
And they don't cut away.
No, they
Eventually-
zoomed in. They punched in, which
But
I thought was a great director's decision. As well.
Oh, if I'm in the bloody box,
Pardon? Pardon?
if I'm in the camera box. And I'm seeing what's going on. If I see two people passion, I'm getting a camera under that blanket.
Absolutely. Well, not under not under the blanket, but on the blanket. Yeah, it's all been happening. So that's Colin and Holly. I'm surprised that you've been able to sneak under the radar and have literally no awareness of any of this.
The only thing I know is that I hear there's a great host this year.
Yes, that's accurate.
And I've seen when there was a guy crying on TV.
Yeah, that's Colin.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that
the guy
was
who's passion.
Oh, that was Colin.
That's
Yeah,
the stiffy guy.
He was sad because everyone said that they ranked him as not being the smartest.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Someone just seemed to really enjoy that.
he must have really had a rough first day if they've already
Made him grow
thought
up.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That's true. But no, it's been good. And Mel's been mentioned. Mel was obviously hosting it. I did see after about 48 hours, people were obviously taking to the comments saying bits and pieces and everything about what they like, what they dislike. Unanimously across every post that I was seeing with people commenting quite glowing reviews of Mel's hosting, which I think is pretty
That's
cool
good
as well.
because people in comments can be savage.
They can,
And
but she seems to have escaped.
you got to be good to win them all over.
And that would be a huge thing, especially if you're taking that job as someone who actually, I don't know, has a bit of a profile. It's a pretty risky play to be like it's sick. I want to do Big Brother, but also it comes with a fair amount of, if this goes terribly, well, this could be real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots
This
of
could
people.
be
There's
real bad.
a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like if you're a punter at home, no one knows who you are. You go in there, you make a profile for yourself, or you don't. But
Bad things can happen.
no one, yeah, true. But like for her, it was a much bigger risk. So to see that everyone's been like quite glowing about it,
Of course, she deserves it.
it's fantastic.
The lovely Mel Tracina.
It's the only way I've ever heard it described.
Who called her that originally?
It wasn't me, was it?
Was it Mum?
No,
Or did they say it
I
on
think they said it on the. They must say it on the
Cheap
cheap
Seats?
seats.
The lovely Mel Tracina. Well, they're bang on.
They are. But yeah, it's been good. We won't be providing heaps of week-to-week updates unless something hectic happens. Like
Just
another,
Colin gets another Stevie.
yeah, the big fella.
Yeah, cool.
Good on you, Cole.
And hopefully there's no turkey slaps this year because that was big news when that happened.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that'd be on the live stream.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what you do if that's on because they can mute the live stream, but I haven't seen them like
They cut away to those fucking...
on the fish. They cut away to
They
the
cut
fish.
away to the fish and they always cut away to the
dishwashers?
dishwasher.
Yeah, the washing machine.
What? They cut away to the washing machine when they don't want to show anything. They just cut away to this empty room of the
yeah.
washing machine. People think it's a cashier, but they're earning money off
Could be.
screen time.
Good day.
Could be.
There you go, boys. It has been an absolute pleasure until we do this time next week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mum a hug.
yourself for now. Bye now.